A woman's relationship to her body will always reflect her relationship to her future, will mirror her relationship to her confidence, and is power. I always tell everyone around me, if you're a woman, never leave power on the table. And one of the best resources that you have is your physical body. And I know that we live in a culture and a society that is constantly telling us to diet, to change our body, to almost objectify what our bodies are so we can be on trend and we can be desirable. But in this video, I'm going to share the unconventional and mystical ways that I helped heal my relationship to my body, to eating. And a lot of people are always asking me, how did I heal my disordered eating? How did I basically transform my body and do it in a way that wasn't a diet? It wasn't eating crazy amounts of protein. It wasn't restrictive. It wasn't painful. It actually was a call back home to feminine intuition. And if you are someone that is looking for maybe some different techniques to add into your toolkit because you have big visions for your business, for your family, or maybe you're just at a place in your health where you're realizing, okay, I need to take a lot of accountability and I really need to understand my relationship to my body in a different way, I got you. So get out your notebook, get out your pen, subscribe, because I'm also doing a lot of different offerings for those that subscribe. And let's drop in, my love. What actually healed me the first mindset is that my relationship is not with food. My relationship is between my mind and my body. My mind with, I desire to feel healthy, strong. I have a certain shape that I feel is beautiful and I want that. I know I can achieve that. Okay, my body wants a certain shape for my hormones and my blood cycle. My body wants a certain shape for the work I do online, IRL, with movement, with love, with connection. So there are needs, and I'm gonna focus on that relationship, right? Any relationship that we have, if we are too controlling or if we are absent, there's disorder. In any relationship that we have, if we are accepting of the truth and if we are present to receive the truth, there's order and there's connection. So my relationship is not with food. That's not a priority. My relationship is with my body. I'm going to listen to my body. I'm going to trust my body, that my body knows what's up, that my body will tell me when I'm full. My body will tell me when a food doesn't resonate with me. My body will tell me when there's danger or when there's love around me. My body will tell me. And the more that I get interested in that relationship versus the external relationship, the better choices I started to have when it came to selecting foods. For me, healing my disordered relationship of seeing myself was the most important thing. So I said, I'm gonna prioritize my body first. I'm gonna go against all the things that people are telling me I need to eat, which is oat milk, really, really high protein. It was, creatine, it was all these things. And there's no shade because that might work with your body. But for my body, that did not work well. It did not like that. It did not like high intensity. It did not like a lot of things that were normalized. And I just, through trial and error, have learned to listen to my body versus to listen to outside noise. And that's the second mindset. External voices create internal disorder. When we listen to everyone outside of ourselves to tell us how to feel in our bodies, that creates internal chaos. That is outsourcing your power. That is giving the labor of building a sensual connection to yourself, to other people. You're no longer in control of yourself. You're allowing outside forces to be in control of you, which creates more situations for peer pressure. Let's say that you're sober, right? And you're around a bunch of people that are drinking. They're like, come on, drink. If you listen more and you put more priority on them and priority on being accepted, you're gonna drink even though you don't want to. Another example, let's say that you are in a place of healing your gut and the inflammation, but now you're at a social event where there are a bunch of fried foods, a bunch of sugary foods, and you know that that's going to upset you and give you a flare-up. But other people around you are just saying, oh, you're not gonna go like eat? I didn't see you eat anything, right? Like it's these moments where you have these choices to say yes to people and yes to culture and yes to social cueing of what you need to do, or to say yes to yourself. And your body will tell you. It's gonna get tense when people ask you those things, right? When your body is tense, that's not a cue for you to eat. When your body's relaxed. Maybe there's an option at the event where you can eat, right? Maybe there's a beautiful natural tonic. Maybe there's some fruit. Maybe there's something that you feel comfortable eating and you will eat because you're hungry. So the important part is that we do not build a relationship with external noise to tell us how to live our internal experiences. This will also make you a better advocate for overall health when you go to the doctors, because I find that when doctors see that you have a really good understanding of your body and you can work with them as allies versus just outsourcing and telling them like, please tell me about myself, because you have no internal knowledge about what's going on in your body. When you come there prepared and very in touch with yourself, this helps them be better doctors, be better surgeons. And they love to nerd out with me all the time. They always ask me, are you in medicine? I said, nope, not in medicine. I was just born to a medicine grandmother, and my whole entire life I've just been devoted to learning about my body, learning about what makes me feel at ease and dis-ease, and I am gonna be with me my whole entire life. So why not build up that relationship even more? Because my food choices will change every season. My appetite will change with the different seasons of my life. Everything will constantly change, but what will never change will be that I'm living in this body for this lifetime. And another sub point to not listening to external noise and peer pressure is that you're regulating your nervous system to be around differing opinions. You're creating resilience and you're creating elegance. So that way, when your nervous system sees that you are going to be the different one in a social setting, you don't freak out. And when you don't freak out in that way, you can apply that to business, right? You can apply that to any relationship, that you're not in this people-pleasing mode. And now your nervous system, your brain, your body are in this coherent state, which makes manifesting anything you want easier. And then the final mystical and witchy thing, the mindset that I have, is that my body's a strategist. As a woman, my womb is a portal. It is an intuitive, powerful place. My gut, the health of my gut, keeping it calm, clear, connected, gives me really good discernment around business situations. The ability for me to connect my belly button to my spine allows me to feel anchored in my energy, allows me to have a certain posture in negotiations. So I could be in a conversation, speaking or not speaking, and I'm connecting with my body to give me cues about how to move forward and not to move forward, when to pause, when to present something, right? That way I'm not just living in my mind, because again, sometimes the mind can have a lot of blind spots, but your body won't lie. Your body, the deeper that you go into your body and loving your body and loving that relationship through all of the difficult learning moments, the more your body will become the vessel, the weapon, the oracle for you in every decision, and you become an embodiment of wealth. People want to do more business with you. People want to invest in you more. People want to just be your friend, be around you, and it's not just because you're hot, but it's because you're doing these things where you're staying connected to yourself, you're staying anchored, and you're also repelling a lot of people that just want to abuse, use, manipulate you, because they can't take you away from your body. They can't detach you. If you have other follow-up questions, please put in the comment section. I will be dropping another video on this topic about more wealth codes that come from your body and how you can actually build more wealth from a healthier vessel. I love you so much. Subscribe, my loves. If you want deeper practice into this, go find me on Oracle Circle. That is where I go live and we talk all things about health, beauty, nutrition, the transits, energetics, philosophy, psychology, you name it, we're in there. Bye, darlings.